I've got myself some new dungarees to work in because I love working in dungarees because they keep me much tidier. But I want to put my logo on there using some sublimation ink. But these are 100% cotton and you can't sublimate on 100% cotton unless, apparently, you buy this Sublimation HTV for dark fabric. Now, this isn't sponsored in any way by these people. I'm just trying this out for the first time. And I want it to go on this big pocket. But I hate on my dungarees this little pocket. So before I do anything, I'm going to take this little pocket off because it just irritates me. And then it will give me also a bigger space to be able to put my design on and still gives me a pocket. But because these are jeans and they've got these wide buttons on that are quite high and this waistband that's quite high, when I put it in my heat press, they're going to get in the way. So I'm going to show you a technique to be able to avoid that and still sublimate, and hopefully this is going to work on the dark cotton once I've got all these pockets off. Now I've just done a test on this sublimation paper and it has come out without a shadow of a doubt 100,000% better than if I just used normal vinyl. Unbelievable. And I'm going to show you that now. Now you can use this without having a Cricut or a cutting machine because all you've got to do is cut it out by hand, and that is what I did with the last one to test it. But now I am going to put it on my Cricut to cut out the backing or the circles. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to cut a piece like that, and I'm going to put this back in the box so I don't misplace it or mistake it for something else. Now the glossy side is what goes face down on the mat, so it cuts out on this matte side rather than the glossy side. And I'm using a light matte because I bought these light mattes and actually they were really sticky to start with, almost like the green matte. So until that stickiness has gone down, then I'm using this matte for it. So I've got that like that, and all I'm going to do is put it through my Cricut to cut out my image. I've already printed out my sublimation images, which are those, and this is my sublimation printer. It's an Epson WF2630, and inside it, it's got sublimation ink. Now you might think, wow, but they're so expensive. And do you know what? Some of them are new, but you can convert them, and that's obviously one that was converted. But I bought that on Facebook Marketplace, if I'm totally honest, and it cost me £30, and that included a load of ink. And I've not used all that ink up yet, and I've done loads of sublimation. So loads of people bought them, then didn't get on with them or didn't use them, and then are selling them. So look on there before you think about buying a new one. Honestly, it's so much cheaper than buying stickers or remade or already made sublimation products. And you can do whatever your heart wants you to do. I designed these in Canva, and you can use Canva for free as well. And then I printed them off using that printer. So they've cut out now, and all I need to do is take that off there like that. And I know you probably can't see them at the moment. Now, I'm not going to waste that little bit of transfer paper because I'm probably going to need it somehow, somewhere. And then I'm going to cut these in half like this. And then I just need to weed off this outside portion and leave behind the circle that I want, like that. Now, I can leave the transfer tape on because you'll need that on there shortly. And then the glossy side is what you'll put down. And I'll show you that in a second, and I'll show you how you use it. Honestly, I cannot believe how well it has come out. You will be shocked. Don't try not using the correct stuff, because I did, and it didn't work. It just didn't work for me. It just didn't work. So this is how it came out like when I used normal white heat transfer vinyl. And that is such a dull image. I mean, look at the difference. So that's why I ordered this, to see if it would work any better. So that was what gave me the ideas to take the pockets off me jeans. So anyway, it was a good thing it happened, because it's much better now. And unfortunately, when I moved, my heat press got absolutely destroyed. I think it got dropped from another planet. It's absolutely destroyed. So I thought, well, I do use my heat press a lot, so what I'm going to do is invest into a new one. And I got this automatic one, and you know what? I have not looked back. It is the best thing I ever did. This one is by Locklick, and I will link it in the description below. It really is great quality, and it is so easy to use. You can set different times with it, you can set different temperatures with it, you can set it to do automatic and stay on, or you can set it for different times for different projects. I'm using the easy way because I'm just a simple guy. So what I'm doing is the temperature I need to heat this up to first are in the instructions, and I followed those to the letter and it worked perfectly. So it says heat your heat press up to 150. So all you need to do is push the little thermometer thing and put 150. Then you need to preheat your material for 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, so I need to get that down to 10 seconds. There we go. Push that again, and now that will get to the right heat. Pull out the little tray, which absolutely slides, like a dream. So as I said, the issue with dungarees is you've got all these extra bits on them that may cause this not to lay flat. And actually, it doesn't. It works really well, but I have got a little trick for that. So all I'm going to do is put this in like this on this lock-lick heat press. So that's got to temperature. These bits I'm having hang over the edge. And then to raise that pocket, all I'm doing is putting just a piece of corrugated cardboard in there. And that raises that pocket really well, and this can handle it. It does all the pressure and everything for you. I need to push that in there like that, push my thing down, and look at that. It's doing it and counting down. How fabulous is that? And when it's done, it will just go 1, 2, 3, and lifts itself up. And it's always best to preheat your material. I'd make sure there's nothing on there. Now I need to put this down to where I want it. And that's got its own backing on it, which will help that to stick down to my material. Still going to put my Teflon sheet in there, like that. And I think it's at the same, it's at the same temperature. And you just pop that down now by pushing that little down button, look, for 10 seconds. And then it'll automatically rise up. Now I want to show you something as well, but I'll do that in a second, because if you think, oh no, I shouldn't have done it for that long, you can stop it by hitting any of the buttons and it will lift it up again. This is a cold peel material, so I want to pull that out until that is completely cooled. And the other great thing is, on my other one, if I got near any of these bits, it was so hot you couldn't get near it. But these, they're warm. This bit's not warm. This is warm, but you're not going to burn yourself on it. So this is all cooled down now, and that should attack to those jeans lovely. Yes, it has, look. And it is only at this stage that it's kind of tacking it down. So that backing pulls off really easily. All you need to do then is place your sublimated picture onto here. Okay, change the temperature to 200 and then change the seconds, and I put it on for 50 seconds, and that'll beep when it's at the right temperature and tell me it's ready. So that's just beep to tell me it's ready. Again, all I need to do is push that in. Because I've got padded jeans behind there, I need to hold it in, but normally you don't need to. And this is why these tips about doing jeans are so useful, because if not, you just can't do them in a normal machine. Push that down, and now that will hold that down for that full 50 seconds. So now that's raising. Push it out the drawer a little bit. Take this off, and now this vinyl says do a hot release. Oh my God, and look at that. The jean, it's done it on the dark material, and that looks absolutely, I'm so pleased with that. I can now take the card out and I can do my other jeans. I'll show you what these look like done now. And I've just put these jeans straight on, these dungarees straight on, and they are so toasty. They are so lovely and toasty. But look at that. I think that has come out so well. Now it's got the dark pocket behind it, but I can live with that, and I haven't put it in the right place. But then there's nothing new there for me either. But I do think that has come out really well, and that should stay on there permanently and be washed and everything. Brilliant material. So this is it. The comparison between the two, that's without the correct vinyl and that's with the correct vinyl. I mean, there is no comparison with them whatsoever. This did an amazing job. So lovely and clear, where that one just looks washed out. And this is absolutely amazing as well. I wish I'd invested that little bit extra and bought something like this when I first bought a heat press, because this is so much easier to use. All I need to do is to turn it off, is to push the off button, and then it will turn off and start to cool down. It cools down really quickly and it heats up really quickly. I love it. I love the effect that it's given me, and now I can put my logo on so many more things, including dark fabrics. I'm going to contact the company and ask them if they could give me a discount code, because I think that would be really useful. And if they can, I'll link it in the description. Brilliant product, lovely and smooth, and really easy to use. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to sublimate on dark materials and how to use the lock-lick heat press. I found it a brilliant piece of kit, I love how it's come out, and you're going to start seeing a lot more of this as well. Links to everything in the description below. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most of all, enjoy your crafting. Take care, bye.